Hey there. Welcome back to our Massylia campaign. In the previous episode, we were mostly just sitting tight and letting our aggressive expansion go down a little bit. And also a major thing that happened was Rome white pieced that horrible war it got itself into. And they've been kind of sitting there ever since. We'll see what they do this episode. They might just be licking their wounds a bit. Which I would not mind. But in the meantime, we're going to continue helping our allies here fight these guys. These guys are allied to a few other people, so we're going to probably have to deal with them as well. Yeah, they're fighting us, and who else are they allied to? No, not you guys. These guys. Who else are they allied to? They're allied to Rusadir. Where's that? All the way up here. Interesting. Okay. Well, we probably could have just sent you over there. Oh, well. But since you're on your way there, may as well siege down the capital. This is probably what they want. We do see our allies sending more troops up there, so that's good. I don't mind doing this, just letting the aggressive expansion go down a little bit. There is an event here, Scholar of the Divine. Palima Takfarina has, by all accounts, remained a Scholar of the Divine woman for much of her life. It caused some embarrassment, therefore, when she was discovered extorting a local temple to an egregiously unreasonable degree. Before reprimanding Palima, it must be said that it would be expeditious to offer our efforts to influence her if we were to brush this under the table. Okay, so we could get a little bit of corruption with a lot of PI, but we don't have any corruption modifiers right now. So I'm going to go with just the 21, which is still a decent amount. I'll take it. And actually, since that's a decent amount, I'm actually going to go and do a divine sacrifice here. Just get our stability on the rise a little bit. So you guys are losing money quickly, it looks like. Do we gain money at all if we... or food capacity at all if we're in allies lands? It doesn't look like it. It looks like you're at least not losing any anymore. So our allies are sieging this down. There's no sign of enemy troops anywhere. They would have to siege this down if they were to make it further into our lands. And it looks like our mercenaries are just about reaching this siege over here. So we're just going to siege this down. There are 14 marshals, so that should be pretty good. So we'll just do that for a while. Our aggressive expansion still has a long way to go. And it's ticking ever so slightly because of this war. But after this war, I'm going to send these guys back over here. We'll probably raise maybe just a few levies, like a few of the smaller levies. And, yeah, maybe like Africa and Mauretania. And we'll just hit up Mauretania here, who, again, does not have any allies. Do they have... You guys have a Casus Belli on Carthage, which is Carthage have a Casus Belli on you, and it doesn't look like it. So that's actually a good thing. We are getting another spread of ideas events, so we're getting another boost to our research. We're almost halfway into getting our first techs. In which case, I'm considering going down the military first, just to get some discipline. I mean, I don't need to prioritize religious right now because everything's kind of like our same religion. Once I do, I'll probably go down this way and get the pop growth. I love me some pop growth. So religious festival is happening over here. We could get 3 stability for a loss of 75 gold. Oof. Or just 37 gold. If I did the 74, we would also gain centralization for the next 16 months. So I can't really afford that right now. So I guess I'm just going to go with the 3 or the 37 gold for the 3 stability. So that's very nice. Oop. Looks like our mercenaries are losing food, or they're actually going to start facing attrition now. Hopefully they can win this siege. But yeah, they're already losing guys by the month. Rome is calling for my help. What now? What are you doing? What are you doing? Who are you fighting? You're fighting Samnium. These guys over here, who are they allied to? They're not allied to anybody. Okay, I think that should be fine. Good luck with that. Definitely not going to do anything. I really hope these guys don't suffer too much here. And just as I say that, they obviously don't have enough guys. So we need at least 4,000. Send them in here. Can you guys do this? Would that help at all? No, it doesn't help at all. So you literally do not have enough food to even siege that. I have literally no way to get you guys to siege that. We just don't have the supplies. We don't have the resources. Okay. Plan B, we're just going to let you guys flail around in this war and defend our borders instead. While we wait for both of these wars to finish. Looks like the enemy is trying to take down one of our forts. While our mercenaries ever so slowly make their way back. Can we force march? No, we don't have the invention. Okay. So you guys just try to survive through Mauretania's hospitable lands that we're not too familiar with. Well, you guys should be familiar. You're from the area. So you guys, this is just a fleet here blockading. Hopefully our allies come and help. Not sure what they're doing. It looks like they're coming over this way. It does look like they're heading over. Meanwhile, my mercenaries, poor guys, are just starving to death. And they might actually win this siege before I get there. It's at -7. Yikes. So, yeah, I think once we go below 40 aggressive expansion, which is going to be a little while yet, once we get there, then I'm going to just declare war against Mauretania, regardless of what else is going on. Ooh, sweet. We do have another oratory perk. I'm going to get this one, hospitality. That will make our guy a little bit better with oratory. He should be up to 10 now, which he is. That's very nice. So you are currently influencing stakeholders for more influence, I believe. Oh, it looks like our allies have actually helped us out there. And our mercenaries are finally making their way back for a very pointless journey. Manpower is slowly recovering. You guys just chill, I guess, for now. What does this max out at? 19. Okay. So we're just going to have to wait for you guys to just max that out then. 19 months until we go to war. Maybe. Meanwhile, Atalalia is... oh no, it looks like they are actually recovering their territory here. And they are engaging in the enemy over here and losing. And we are not really going to be doing anything about that, unfortunately. So that's fine. Yeah, we're just gonna leave you on shock action. That's probably the best thing for you. Money is a little bit slow right now, but that's because... Did you win that war? Now what? Oh, you want another one. Okay, interesting. Yeah. I mean, we want this, have you as allies. So a new challenger approaches. What is this about? Geez, okay. At Herbal Tacfarina has recently become one of the more popular chiefs. Who is this? That's this guy. Well, I think you were the same guy who was kind of disloyal during those first two wars. I think you were the same guy, weren't you? You might have been. And some even argue he would be a better ruler than Alima said. This blatant disregard for central authority needs to be put at an end and cut down if necessary. We could spend the PI, which we do have enough, to essentially tarnish this guy's reputation and make a bunch of other people like me a little bit more. I could do nothing and lose a bunch of stability. I'm not going to do that. Or we could kill him, and we would really lose some stability. Or not stability, but loyalty. Like at Herbal is going to go down. Wait a minute. Who am I killing? At Herbal, Galid This guy would go down in loyalty. Right. Okay. Yeah, we're going to go with this one, I think. That's probably the safest one. Okay, so Rome seemed surprisingly unfazed by what happened. That's kind of surprising, actually. Meanwhile, our mercenaries are slowly recovering. We're getting... Oh, hello. There is an enemy troop wandering through our territory here. We should absolutely do something about that. Why don't you guys head over there? Our allies are also making their way over there. Where are these guys off to? I mean, we could siege this down. Maybe we want to do that. I think that's probably where these guys are going to. So why don't we head over there? You guys should be able to siege this down when it's right next to our borders, right? We should theoretically be able to get them supplies. So yeah, they are going to retreat over there. We should absolutely crush them here. There's about 900, just 500. So yeah, we won that pretty easily. And we're going to just siege this down. Hopefully these guys can survive, because their supply limit is just so low. Okay, so we do have another trade route here, or something that that we lost the resource on. What do we want? We could go with iron and get a some discipline bonus for our troops. But we see spearmen, heavy infantry, pikemen, and axemen. Do we have any of those? Do we use any of those? Light infantry, light cav? No, not really. Iron does not really help us right now. Wood? Anything that helps light infantry. We already have the leather. Alright, why don't we go for precious metals then? They're worth a lot. And we get the surplus, I think. Do we not? No, apparently we don't. But that's fine. So these guys are still sieging this down, and it looks like they're going to run out of food capacity again, unfortunately. You know, for mercenaries, you're not that good, despite having such high morale. Maybe we also want to pick this up, too. This really seems to be a problem for us right now. Like, we can't even siege this down, because these mercs just do not have enough supplies. Here we go. Yep, they're already suffering attrition now. Okay, what is going on, Rome? What now? What do you want to help with now? Oh, the round 2 with Umbria. Okay. Are you after... Not Etruria. Okay. Well, this is already getting kind of scary. I mean, after losing that, or at least white piecing, I mean, I thought they'd be a little bit more held back, but they're just steamrolling right now. All right, well... It really just seems like we just have to wait until these guys completely max out their food. So otherwise, yeah, how are we gonna siege anything? Another challenger approaching. This time it's a dual Galid. Are we gonna have to spend more PI on this again? Oh man, okay. Yeah, I guess more PI then. That seems to be the easiest option. So we are involved in 3 wars. 2 of Rome's. Rome is involved in 2 at the same time. How many people are they at war with? A loyal subject. Who is this? We could gain 60 stability or 5... Or no, gain 60 PI and lose 10 stability. Not gain 60 stability. My bad. Gain 60 PI for 10 stability. That's pretty rough. Or just gain 5 stability for this lady's loyalty. Okay, I will do that. Stability is looking pretty good. And once we are below 40 here. I might, you know what? I might have to bite the bullet and raise the Numidia levy again, because they might be the only ones that actually have enough supplies to siege anything down. And now there's barbarians happening over here. Okay. Maybe you guys head over there. Or you know what? Rather, instead of just heading over there, maybe what I'll do is I'll just raise the Numidia one now. Let's see. Where is the region mode? This is the Numidian region. Okay, we'll just do this right on top, you guys. Okay, so we actually lost quite a bit there because we didn't have full morale. Can we go? Are you guys going over here or over here? Where are you off to? You are off to Tabudium. Okay. So we're just going to finish them off over here. Wonderful. So why don't you guys head over here? And you guys head over here as well. So our economy and research should be hurt by the fact that we've raised so many levies here. I was hoping to avoid that, but I just don't know if these mercs have it in them to really siege anything down. I want to hold on to them because, you know, 4,500 at, you know, or the Marshal is really what I'm looking at. A 14 Marshal is great. So do we have anyone that's not... This guy is not terribly loyal. I don't know if he's in charge of it. It doesn't look like he is. We should... Let's see, what do we want here? We could go for a civilization change. We have a lot of culture group happiness, population happiness modifiers here. Why don't we go for civ change? Let's try to just raise the value of our overall civilization. Ever so slightly. So we're below 40 in aggressive expansion, so it's not terrible. It would go down faster if it weren't for all these wars that we're not really helping out with, but it is what it is. Let's see, Carthage, you're just still hanging around. You have Casus Belli's on... That's it? Just these three nations? So they don't even have a Casus Belli on us. What is this? Someone canceled the... Oh, one of these guys up here that was at war with Carthage has canceled the military access that we gave them. I see. So our levies are almost in place here. We're about to start a war against Mauretania. I'm not sure if we'll be able to finish it, because it might be a little bit. But these guys are all coming into place here. Looks like we found the disloyal guy here. Are you disloyal? You are disloyal. This guy, yeah, this prick. This guy's an absolute jerk. Okay. You know, I don't really feel like spending the money or influence on bribing you, or you for that matter. At least not right now. I'm actually going to declare war against Mauretania. We would lose 40 stability because we have military access. So why don't we cancel that? Okay. And is that all? Do we want to do this right now? You guys are still fighting this war hopelessly. And I am going to have to wait until March because we just sent a diplomat there. So our levies, our disloyal levies, are going to go siege that down. That's fine if they want to do that. I think we have enough troops here to deal with Mauretania. So on the 7th here, we are going to declare war. Oh, why did I do that? Well, I just wanted to double check my allies. Do I want to call anybody in? You guys are not at war with anybody. I wonder if we should make extra allies at some point. We only have 3 out of 5. We might want to make more allies at some point. So, anyway, we are going to do it. I'm actually going to call in McKay, just in case. Just in case, because I kind of want to focus on sieging. So if they send soldiers around me and start sieging down my land, I want McKay to help me out with that. So we're going to go to war against Mauretania. And, yeah, why don't we just send everybody in? It looks like they only have the one fort. They have 2 forts. 3 forts. They have 3 forts, so we're going to have to get through 3 forts here. Interesting. Okay, you guys are dealing with this siege over here. We don't care about that. Looks like our allies are running around here. There's been a daughter born of our family, so that's nice. You guys are taking this territory over here in the harsh desert storms. Okay. Why not come over here and take this? Or I guess it doesn't really matter then. Why don't we come over here then? We'll meet up over here and we'll send some over to their capital, which they're basically just standing on. Geez Louise. Okay. A venomous tongue. The governor of Metagonia is a particularly weasel-like man, a fact that is making itself clear now more than ever. He has begun stirring up the people of his governorate, perhaps hoping to challenge our rule. Unfortunately, he is well regarded in this locale. Our response must be made with care. We would have to either say we cannot move against him, which would give him a bunch of corruption, and we would lose loyalty of the province, which I'm not too worried about, honestly, because it's all the same religion. Or we could just imprison him, in which case we would lose 56 loyalty of the province, but I think it'll probably be fine. So why don't we do that? We are going to replace this guy with maybe... Well, this guy he's not disloyal, but he's a little corrupt, and he's weak-willed. What about you? You're not terribly loyal. The Galliad family seems to be problematic. You guys, yeah. You guys are a bunch of jerks, but we need to put you in somewhere. So, what can we do? There's this guy. He's not disloyal. Or he's not terribly loyal, but he's at least not corrupt. This guy gives us fort defense, but I don't like his loyalty, so maybe I'll go with this guy. At least he doesn't have any bad traits. The province is... yeah, it's a little disloyal. Or at least over here it is. Minus 0.05. So why don't we rechange this over to cultural assimilation? We want that on cultural assimilation. And we'll do the same thing over here. That's fine. And we are now moving towards their capital, which we do see. We do see their troops moving on over here. They've got 6,500. Maybe we'll try to move over here. No. Okay, they're going to move over there. Rome is calling me into another war. What now? What do you... Apulia. You were fighting Apulia. Okay. And that's it? Well, what about all these other ones? Massylia Mauretanian War. Atalalian Aramban War. Who is this? Oh, this is the same war than what is this? Italian Lixin War. Lixin Revolt. Ah, okay. That's why there's 4 of them. Okay, it's very confusing. There's a lot going on right now. So you guys are moving over here. We want to wait for their guys. I don't want to do a river crossing and fight them that way. I want to fight them in favorable conditions. We do massively outnumber them. We do see they have some levies over here, about 3,000. They're moving guys around. Now maybe we could kind of catch them off guard. No, it looks like we can't do that way. So we're actually going to send some of these guys. Why don't you guys go to this spot right over here and start the siege of their capital? Not sure where they're off to. I'm guessing they might be going around this way. In which case, that's kind of what I was thinking. So I'm glad I called in McKay. It doesn't seem like they're doing anything, though. Maybe they don't have mill access. So you guys are just going to sit here right now. I'm going to wait to see. If they pop up over here, I'll send this 11K stack over here. You guys are sieging this down. You should have enough food capacity, I would think, to deal with that. Are we losing food right here? It looks like we are. I think we are losing. Yeah, there is attrition right now. Why don't you guys head over here? We'll split you guys up. You guys will get there on August 31st. It's taking a while. Here we are. Yes, exactly what I was thinking. Okay, so why don't we have these guys... You guys will allow attachment, right? You guys are the mercenary. No, you're not the mercenary. You're the mercenary. You guys will allow attachments. You guys will attach. And you're just 5,000 troops. Okay. Do we want to mess with this at all? Maybe I'll do the same thing that I did before with the... Oh, no, I think I can't really do that here. Okay, well... That's fine. That's fine. You guys come over here. We're going to move you back this way. Oh, hello. They're coming in for a fight here. So they are actually charging us. But it does say that we should win. We do have reinforcements on the way here. Let's see. You guys will get into... Where are you guys going? You're going to go to Agora by September 16th. And then you have to make your way through here and into what? Where are we fighting? Tadart. Okay, so why don't we see what happens here? I'm going to let this fight happen. It looks like they are coming in. What time will you guys get to Megacell? September 26th. They are fighting us. It looks like we might be able to win. Even without the reinforcements, we have slightly better discipline than they do. Let's see what this is about. If these guys want to trade with us, we will allow that. You guys will get there on the 2nd of October. And that fight might be over by the time you even get there. Oh, we did just beat them. Wonderful. Wonderful. So you guys can move over here. Retake that back. Oh, it looks like we're going to fight these guys over here. So why don't you guys move in with them? So we should be able to fight these guys even though we're fighting them. We're doing a river crossing right here. So that does hurt us a little bit, but we should still easily win. It's not a stack wipe, but that's okay. This siege is still chugging along. We're just going to take one of these guys and maybe come over here again, or take that capital. You guys come over here as well. Kind of want to stay as a unit. Rome is once again calling me into a war. Oh my god, another one with Etruria. Jeez, I mean, don't you guys even care about aggressive expansion at all? They're just going right now. But I might put a cut in here for now, and we're going to have to probably finish this war in the next episode, I think. Maybe once we take this siege from them, we will put a cut in here. So we're going to just take this territory right here as soon as my PC stops screwing around. I do like that we are taking some of their pops. That is nice. Why don't you guys actually do that over here as well? It's always good to do that. The Antagonids want to trade with us. Okay, I'll trade with the Antagonids. I'm surprised they're even still around. What's left of them? Oh my god, they actually took all of Macedon, but they lost everything else. Thrace is now pretty powerful. They've actually got bits of Macedon as well. There's just a whole lot of border gore in here, which is very typical. Seleucids look pretty strong. Egypt looks pretty strong, which they usually do. And Rome is, of course, they're starting to do Rome things. They're starting to run away. Where do we rank worldwide? We don't make the list. We've risen to 41. We've risen to 41. I think we were in like the 70s before. So that's pretty cool. You guys are going to hit this up over here. It looks like, our disloyal levies are yeah, this guy, he's just doing stuff. At least he's making himself somewhat useful. You guys come over here. So yeah, we're just going to try to take this siege, and then I'm going to put a cut in here. And then the next episode, we'll finish this war. It's kind of crazy how many wars I'm in right now. There we are. Okay, so we won that siege. We are going to put a cut in here for now. And the next episode, we will finish our war with Mauretania. We're probably going to sit and chill once more. And, maybe start working on gathering some claims, building some things internally. Who knows what we end up doing. So stay tuned for that. And I will see you on the next one. Take care.